Hello students, welcome to Ekam Academy. I am Major SPS OBEROI, one of the faculties and chief mentors here. In this article, we will talk about a very important news that says that the India's tiger population tops 3000 shows the census. A very important news, the headlines of today's Hindu newspaper where the Prime Minister Narendra Modi yesterday released a data where the number of tigers in India has been showcased to have increased to 3,167. The news also says that the tiger population has increased by 200 in the past 4 years. So this is a very positive news that has come in the newspaper, in today's newspaper, that is 10th of the April, Hindu headlines newspaper, right? What it says is, when we go ahead with the news, it says that in Mysuru yesterday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi was chairing a conference called International Big Cat Conference. He says that India has at least 3,167 tigers according to the estimate from the latest tiger census made public on Sunday. It says that the report says there were 2,967 tigers recorded in 2018 and 2,226 in 2014. It means that there has been a steady increase in the tiger population, which is a positive sign. Okay, there has been a steady increase in the tiger population, right? The report says the tiger population numbers were made public by Prime Minister Modi in Mysuru on Sunday at an event to mark the International Big Cat Alliance Conference as well as the 50th anniversary of Project Tiger. Students, you should be aware, in 1973, the government of India had launched the Project Tiger Reserve. So it has been 50 years of journey, and in this 50 years of journey, because of the concerted efforts of the center and the state government, there has been a steady increase in the tiger population ever since then. Okay, the tiger population, the rise and fall in the numbers, understand this, very important from prelims perspective, because there is not an overall increase. In some areas the population has declined, though it is stable, but it has declined in numbers. The tiger population has grown the most in the Shivalik hills and the Gangetic footplains, very important from prelims, followed by central India, the northeastern hills, the Brahmaputra floodplains and the Sundarbans. So this is the chronological sequence where the highest increase has been observed. There was a decline in the Western Ghat numbers, though major populations were said to be stable. So though there is a decline in the numbers in the Western Ghats, the population is still considered to be stable there, right? The count continues. See, it says that the tiger numbers are estimated by adding animals caught in camera traps as well as those that may not have been captured in this way. It means that one of the major sources of capturing the numbers of the tigers is the camera traps. How these tigers are trapped in the camera. The later are estimated, which the other techniques are estimated by statistical techniques. We have found 3080 unique tigers in the camera trap this time. In the last census, this figure was 2603 only, right? However, for the latest census, we haven't finished computing the estimate of tigers outside such camera traps, as well as the state-wise breakup of tigers. These numbers are also yet to be received. So whatever the figures that the government has quoted, the number of tigers 3167, this is a provisional figure, this is not the final figure. The final figure will take some more time, maybe around 3 months time to be made public, right? In their 4-year estimates, once in 4 years the tiger estimate is carried out. In their 4 years estimates, the scientists provide a range of estimated tiger population. Range, understand this, range, it means they will provide maximum possible, they will provide minimum possible tigers, and then they will try to take a mean of this particular number, right? And the mean value is highlighted as the latest tiger population. So they take data from the camera traps, they take data outside the camera traps, they try to capture some pug marks and all, then they also take the state-wise breakup of the tigers as well. So after compiling all these things, the scientists do a range of population estimation wherein maximum minimum is then displayed, and they take a mean as the exact population of that tigers, right? There are certain problems which these tigers, big cats, are facing, with tigers increasing outside the tiger reserves in the landscape, that is especially in Shivalik Hills and the Gangetic Plains. Uttarakhand and UP need to invest in mitigating conflicts with the tigers and mega herbivores. This is the area also, students, where lot of big herbivores are also living. So what happens is, once they come into conflict, there could be a problematic situation, right? The wildlife habitats, that is the protected areas and corridors within this region, the central Indian highlands and the eastern Ghats, face a range of threats. This column is very important from your mains perspective, right? So try to understand this. What it says: habitat encroachment is a problem. Illegal hunting of both tigers and their prey is also a problem. Conflicts between humans and wildlife is a problem. Unregulated and illicit cattle grazing is also happening in these areas. Excessive harvesting of non-timber forest produce, that is disturbing the habitat of these big cats. Human induced forest fires, mining, and ever expanding linear infrastructure. So these are all the basically range of threats that these big cats are undergoing because of the infrastructure bottlenecks in this area where their numbers is increasing. So this is very important from your mains perspective. A look about the tiger reserves, the Project Tiger in India. Since 1973, when the Project Tiger was established, the number of dedicated tiger reserves has grown from 9 such reserves to 53 reserves today, which is roughly 2.3% of the India's landmass. It means to say that 2.3% of the India's landmass is dedicated as the tiger reserve area. India hosts close to 75% of the world's tiger population, and its conservation success evidenced by increasing tiger numbers from just 1411 in 2006 to 3167 in 2023 without relying on fenced reserves. See, try to understand, our tiger reserves are not fenced. It means we have conserved this big cat animal without strictly giving it a enclosure. It means in the most possible natural environment, the conservation of these big cats has happened. So this is one of the most important achievement. However, experts have said that most of the country's tigers are focused within a handful of reserves which are fast approaching their peak carrying capacity. So as we have seen in the previous slides, it is primarily in 5 to 6 reserves only in these major areas where the maximum number of the tiger population is estimated, which is a growing concern, because if there is no equitable distribution in all the 53 reserves, the carrying capacity of only these few reserves may not be able to take the load of increasing number of tigers. Okay. Now, this is a list of the 53 tiger reserves that are found in India. I have taken this slide directly from the Project Tiger report. So, if you are interested, you can please go through that site and download this particular image as well, right? And one important information related to the tiger conservation from the perspective of administration, you need to understand that the tiger conservation is a collective responsibility between the center and the states, warranting concerted, innovative and time-bound action. So this can be good part of your introduction of the mains or conclusion of your mains. As per section 36(10) of the Wildlife Protection Act 1972, the state government shall establish a tiger conservation foundation for tiger reserves within the state. Very important, tiger conservation foundation is the responsibility of the state government, right? The government of India has taken a number of milestone initiatives in this regard, and necessary institutional changes have been brought at this level apart from revising the ongoing project scheme. So apart from the state government, the central government is also taking milestone initiatives in conserving them, where necessary institutional changes have been brought at the national level, apart from revising the project scheme with enhanced allocation, that is funding, to assist the tiger states. The central government has framed the National Tiger Conservation Authority, that is Tiger Conservation Foundation Guidelines 2007, for the purpose of regulation of tiger conservation foundations. So this is a combined or a concerted effort of both the central as well as the state government. This is very important dimension. A statement in prelims may confuse you that tiger conservation is a collective responsibility of the center and the state. Okay, so do not get confused, students. So are we exporting tigers? This is very important information. See, now India is on talking. When you remember very recently, certain cheetahs were translocated from Africa to India. So India is now looking at international initiatives to translocate tigers into other locations, and the talks with a country called Cambodia are on, where tiger has gone extinct due to poaching, to create a suitable habitat there and ship a few tigers from India to revive the big cats population in that particular country. So this can be a very big geopolitical move also. Very big geopolitical move also. See here, I would like to make a mention. You understand, do you know this animal called red panda? Wherever red pandas are there in the world, anywhere in the world, they are exclusive property of China. So China has in the past used red panda for geopolitical or for building diplomatic relationships with countries. So India can also use this opportunity, because India is host to more than 75% of the tiger population. We can also use this animal as a tool for establishing, re-establishing or deepening of our geopolitical needs. So the one main question I have framed from the article that is come in the newspaper today. The question reads, though India boasts the largest tiger population in the world, the conservation of the big cats face a range of threats. Elucidate. I have explained this in the article. Also, suggest how these big cats can be used as soft power in international diplomacy. A very beautiful answer can be framed from what all information I have shared from this particular news article in this particular video. Students, if you are preparing for UPSC examination and looking for any support, be it foundational or mentorship support, you can call us on the number given on the view file. Our counselors will guide you accordingly. For more such videos on daily current affairs, see, I am Major SPS OBEROI. As I told you, I am one of the senior faculties and chief mentors at Ekam. We are an institute that are striving to give the best possible hand holding to the students who are aspiring to become future bureaucrats. If you are planning to kickstart your foundation preparation, please do join our institution, Ekam IAS Academy. Platforms of both offline and online are available. Also, please do like, share and subscribe to our channel for more such videos on the current affairs. Thank you.